40 miles from an island in Indonesia, in 1883, a British steamship drifted across a calm morning sea. In his cabin, the captain wrote that the explosions were so violent, the eardrums of half his crew had shattered. Then he added a stranger line. He wrote that he was convinced the day of judgment had come. His crew stood 40 miles from the blast, and it still destroyed their hearing. This is the loudest sound in history. For months, the volcano called Krakatoa had been rumbling. Steam and ash rose while onlookers drifted past like tourists. Then, on the morning of August 27th, seawater found a path down into the volcano's magma chamber. Water meeting magma does not simply boil, it flashes into steam, expanding over 1,000 times inside sealed rock. The island became a pressure cooker with no valve. At 2 minutes past 10, Krakatoa detonated. The blast released roughly 200 megatons of energy, about 13,000 times the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. Now follow the sound. 40 miles out, it burst the eardrums of the sailors and shook their ship like a toy. The wave kept going, racing across open ocean for hundreds and then thousands of miles without stopping. Nearly 2,000 miles away in Australia, entire towns heard what they swore was cannon fire rolling in from the sea. Ships steamed out searching for a battle in distress. They found nothing. The sound had come from another country entirely. So how can any sound travel that far? Sound is not a thing. It is a push. A wave of squeezed air shoves the molecules beside it, and those shove the next, rippling outward in every direction. A jet engine at close range hits 140 decibels. That is the pain threshold. Ears are being injured. The mightiest rockets ever launched approached 200 decibels, shaking buildings and rattling windows for miles around the path. But here is what almost nobody knows. Sound has a maximum volume, a hard ceiling written into the physics of air. At 194 decibels, the wave squeezes air as hard as air can be squeezed. The trough becomes vacuum. Past that ceiling, it stops being sound. It becomes a shock wave, a wall of pressure shoving everything out of its way. Krakatoa did not just reach that ceiling, it went straight through it. Remember 194? The Earth broke it. The universe has a volume limit, and exactly once in recorded history, our planet turned it all the way up. That was the loudest sound in recorded history. For more of the world's greatest mysteries, subscribe to Qrocity.